Greetings, Earthlings! Welcome to RFF Picks. Today, I have a correlated Counterstrike bet for you. It's going to be $50 to win $475. This play actually starts at 3 in the morning on Friday. If you aren't able to get it into a 4-man play, then feel free to take the 2-man play because we have two correlated bets going all at once. $50 to win $475. But first of all, I want to remind y'all that the Patrick Mahomes boost is coming up on Sunday, I believe. So Kansas City Chiefs play the Browns. The spread on that is actually like 4 right now. So it makes me want to take the Cleveland Browns because I can't believe the spread is that low. Even on a team like the Chiefs that I like to fade a lot of the time. But to me, this is fishy. And so because of that, the Browns might just win this outright. Who really knows? But Jameis Winston, he's been a real fun quarterback to watch. But want to remind y'all to at least take this play. I'll probably give it out on Saturday, maybe early Sunday. It starts at noon. So maybe Saturday night, I'll put a play in there for y'all for Patrick Mahomes. But at a minimum, I just want to remind y'all to make sure to take this play. So here's our Real Friends community. We have 35,000 subscribers on our main channel, Real Friends in Football. RFF Picks, we started after the Super Bowl of 2024. So right now we're almost up to 2,000 subscribers. We have our Shorts channel and then our podcast channel. As you can see below, I'm up 500 units over the past 3 years, 7% ROI over 7,000 bets. So we do 3 pillars here when it comes to gambling. We do the EV positive betting, we do correlated betting, and then the other thing I like to coin is villain betting, right? So prime example would be taking the Browns to defeat the undefeated Chiefs in a football game, or a Chiefs team that they lost the game, right? And the fact that I don't remember this, they definitely did. Yeah, they lost to the Bills. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, I'm like, they definitely lost at some point. Anyways, so maybe the Browns are going to beat the Chiefs. So that would be another kind of thing that we are on tonight. I was on the under. I think I gave that out, but I was on the under for the Rams 49ers game. That game had absolutely no touchdowns in it. Divisional game, short week on a Thursday. That's a perfect time to take the under in a football game. The unders are a villain thing to do. A lot of people out there, they like to bet the overs. The overs are fun to bet because they want to see touchdowns all the time. But most of the time on here, you're going to see me taking a lot of under bets as well. So that's one of the things. So like I said, we do EV betting, we do correlated betting, and we do what I like to coin villain betting, right? So here is our link tree. You can follow us on all the platforms. Really appreciate all the people that have done that and follow along. I see y'all on Instagram, stuff like that, Twitter, following along on our tweets, Instagram, all that good stuff. And as you can see right here, this is our winnable. So what this is, the easy way to get our plays, right? So I've already posted this play onto our winnable. It's just the easy click text that you will get from our plays that we post, right? So the free plan, that's going to be our YouTube plays, and then our MVP plan is going to be every single one of the bets that we make between me and Miles. So all the bets that we make are going to be on the MVP plan, and then the free plan is going to be the YouTube plays that you're getting from us. And if we're not going to be able to, get on here and make a YouTube video, I don't think I've actually made one in the past 6 days. But if we aren't making YouTube videos, usually at least at a minimum every single day, we're going to post a free plan. So I really advise all of you on here, if you are wanting to follow and tail our plays, to sign up for the winnable, because it's just the easiest way to get our plays. The other great thing about that as well is once I post these, you can get the lines immediately, right? So a lot of the times, especially more so when it comes to the football, the basketballs of the world, a lot of those times those lines get moved very, very quickly. There have been multiple occasions to where I've posted this YouTube video and the lines get shifted very quickly, right? So finally, here is going to be the play. I actually have the lines of these games right next to me, so I can kind of explain the thought process here. But this is going to be a correlated Counter-Strike bet, right? So the play below right here, this is actually going to be, I believe, Korean or a Chinese game. So that's kind of the reason why it's starting so early at 3 in the morning. So we have gun 5 going against Koi. I guess I can just start on this bottom play right here. But so what we want in this situation, right, when it comes to Counter-Strike, the Counter-Strike works as a best of 13. So they go best of 13 rounds, right? So between maps 1 and 2, they go best of 13. So what we're hoping for in these situations is if we have the under, we don't want a lot of games to be played. If there's not a lot of games to be played, they're not going to be on the field that much, and they're not going to be able to get a lot of kills, right? So I'm very familiar with how, esports works. I've been a avid League of Legends player throughout the entire eternity of the game's life. So I've been playing League of Legends for 12 years of my life. And so, I follow along with all the other esports. Counter-Strike's another one, obviously. the new game Marvels. I'm playing that as well, Overwatch, stuff like that. So I'm very tuned into the esports scene. I've been a huge fan of it, and so taking advantage of these plays on PrizePicks when it comes to League of Legends, when it comes to Dota, when it comes to Counterstrike, these are very profitable plays, right? So once again, we want Gun 5 going against Koi. We're gonna pair these two guys up, and like I said, if you get I feel like there are probably going to be like 100-ish people that watch this video before the time it hits 3 in the morning. But if you miss this play and you see it late, feel free to just take these two guys together, right, and pair it up in a 2-man. Or if you want, feel free to just add that Patrick Mahomes, discount on there as well. But what we're hoping for here, I have the Vegas lines on this, and Gun 5 Esports is actually going to be a pretty decently heavy favorite. They're minus 200 to win this game outright, to win these two maps, right? Or I guess best of 3. So what we're hoping for in this particular situation, most likely, is that Gun 5 is going to be the champion of this series, right? And so with that, we want Gun 5 to just kind of take over this series, win the game, and get it completed very quickly. If that happens, it's very likely that neither of these guys are going to go over their 29 kill total, right? And the good thing about 29 even is that they have to go up to 30 kills to actually lose on this play. So what I feel like with these PrizePicks lines, they're kind of saying that this is going to be decently close, because going up to almost 30 kills is a lot between maps 1 and 2. So getting the under on both of these plays is very, very good. And then the play on the top, that is going to be alternative ATAX going against 9. And let me look at the lines here. Oh, I just had it and I removed it. But anyways, so 9, they're going to be slight favorites in this matchup. Alternative ATAX is actually plus 110 as the underdog. So this is almost a coin flip. This is like 55% chance that 9 ends up winning the series. And so that really favors our over, right? That favors exactly of what we're kind of hoping for, to where if you bet on the overs, you're hoping for the opposite of what we want here. We want a back and forth match. We want these two teams to be competitive against each other. So, right here, they're pretty much saying that this is more than likely going to go into a 3-map series. It's going to go into 3 maps. And then between the map 1 and map 2, they're projecting it to be around 22 games. So that's kind of assuming that it's going to be like 13-9, something like that. That's what we're hoping for in this, or even more if they go into overtime, something like that. So obviously, PrizePicks is picking up on this a tiny bit. They didn't payout shift this one actually too bad. After their post, update on the app, they kind of shifted a lot of stuff, so we have to be adaptable, but there was a time in the past to where this would have been shifted probably down to like $400. So the fact that they're giving us at 475 is very, very profitable, and so we're going to take the over. Like I said, over on this. If you can't take it, take a 2-man, and then we're going to go right here 2, right? So it's going to go 2 over under. Make sure that these games line up together. I don't really like the slip how it looks. I don't like the update. I want the old slip that we used to post. But anyways, we're going to take over here, under. Best of luck to you out there. I will be tuning into this game at 9 in the morning Central Time. I will be up because I got some work to do, and so I'll put that on my other monitor, kind of watching it. But hopefully I wake up to a play that is 2 for 2, and best of luck to you out there, and I will see y'all tomorrow, hopefully.